Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back again to some Rimworld. Now, or I guess I should say nearly vanilla Rimworld, because usually I have Rimworld very much modded. But last time, what happened last time? A lot of people died, as is to be expected in Rimworld, I suppose. Uh, Yeah, we have two caskets, one being built. Do we still have someone just lying somewhere? Yeah, probably. Right, because I have it like paused. But let's just have it at low speed. Yeah, I think one of our people is in here possibly. I don't know. I forget exactly where they put them because they died like right here. And then we made this. Or we're trying to make this, but we don't have any marble blocks. But yeah, last time we were trying to arrest someone because they were trying to destroy our only power source. And then there was a bit of a mix-up, and then one of my characters like one-shot them. And I'm just sitting here like, why can't you one-shot the actual enemies? Why do you why do you only one-shot people that we want to actually have in the colony? I don't know. But either way, oh yeah, I can just do this. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, we need to make this for them, which I don't know, do we have any marble left? I think we do. Yeah, we have plenty of marble left. So they should probably get on that. Void. Void. Do it. Right now. Okay, we're making new bedrooms because we have too many people. But the whole too many people thing is also... Ooh, we actually have these. Oh, we're already installing them places. Okay. They'll get to that eventually. I don't know, where else do we put things? Probably these bedrooms. But yeah, we have too many people, so we kind of need to get our combat power up significantly, because if we do not, then we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Because we have a lot of value, you know. We got statues, we got devil strand clothes, we have a bit of ambrosia just sitting here still because we haven't sold it yet. So that's a lot of value. And we need to have the combat power to actually keep up with that. Although I guess since Lynx died, that kind of lowers the enemy difficulty against us, so it should be fine. But... And we're making this armor, which hopefully this armor plus this architect arm for Morg here will make her an absolute powerhouse in melee. Oh, and a shield belt. Do we have shield belt going? No, we're still trying to research hospital bed, but everyone's too busy for that. So actually, get shield belt first, because it's easier to do, I guess. But I'm just scared that a big fight is coming up very soon, and we're not gonna be able to handle it. But having this armor will certainly help. Because, I mean, can you imagine a melee person with an architect arm, plasteel plate armor, and a shield belt? That would be quite good. Maybe you guys shouldn't be putting just anything in here. Here, copy these settings. Why are you guys so happy about putting things... putting random things into shelves instead of actually putting things into here? I don't know. We do need to put shelves in here eventually, we just don't have enough items to really warrant it yet. You know, the freezer was filling up, so we put shelves in, and once this starts filling up, we'll put shelves in, but as of right now, it's not really necessary. That's almost done. I hope it's actually decent quality. I mean, Void is making it, and they're the creepy one that came in with all the stats really high. So, I should hope that it'll end up going well. Shelves are auto set to preferred. Oh, is this not preferred? No, this is just normal. I should probably put this to preferred, just because that's like our main storage. And of course they stop like right next to when they're supposed to finish the armor. They always do that. And these rooms are going to be done eventually. How's our cloth doing? Quite well, actually. We got a whole harvest going. That's good, because we need a lot more carpeting. Although the more carpeting, the more enemies, which is always difficult. That's why I'm just going for regular carpet, not fancy carpet. Because I don't know, I'm not one of those people that can ever really control how much wealth the colony has. It's like I want to be able to just keep expanding and keep making it better and fancier, and you know, you get the carpets, you get the, you know, you get the bigger rooms, the marble tables, the statues. You know, I actually want to feel like my colony is advancing, but then the enemies just throw a ton of stuff at us. Yeah, I mainly do carpet for the color and the, you know, just the nice look of it. Because I always have blue for the dining room, green for the rec room, and then red and black for the bedrooms in kind of an alternating pattern. So that's why I always go for that stuff. It isn't strictly necessary, but it's just what I like to do. That is true. You can also paint floors in... Is that biotech? Because I don't have biotech on right now. But I believe that was added in biotech. Dangerous food type. Why are you eating? Oh, right. We actually worked through all our meals. Nice. Okay, get back to making meals, and don't make food poisoning meals this time. Or else we're gonna have to purge all the meals again. And nobody wants that. Oh, but you have one arm right now, so you're not gonna be making meals all that fast. That is no good. Yeah, you'll get there. We need to put the arm back on, but I wanted hospital beds before trying to do that. So Void, why did you just put the armor on? You're not supposed to do that. Well, it's good quality at least, but... First of all, this just makes you slow. Why can't you haul it? There we go. Haul that back, put on your regular coat. Is it not added decor? I'm not sure. I haven't seen. Let me actually check, because you can plant that, right? Oh wait, Tinctoria, yeah. I guess that was added decor. I never even checked. I just thought that, I guess it was just added at the same time as biotech, not actually in the biotech update. So that's nice. I suppose we can do that. Oh, and is there paint in orders? Remove paint. Paint. Yeah, I guess it is here. I just never looked. Well, that's good. So I guess I could have a cheap floor that I just paint. And actually that would make it even better, because you could also have non-flammable floors then that are just painted different colors. Okay, well, all these are now done. That's good. Getting the ambrosia. The meeting. South Varus. Is that the light blue faction? Yeah. I don't know if I care. You know, they're probably gonna just hate me anyway. And I don't really feel like striving to improve relations with them just yet. Oh boy, psychic drones. Hey, but people are actually researching. That's good. Making use of these fancy workbenches here. Oh, but I don't have any gold. Is there any gold on the map? Because I'll need that for microanalyzers. Or a microanalyzer, as it were. Here we have steel, and more steel, and plasteel, but no gold. That's unfortunate. Who the heck is this? Oh, that's one of the people we killed a while back. We just never took their gun. But now it's like mostly broken, so it's fine. We just sell it anyway, and it won't sell for much at that quality. Okay, here's gathering steel. So we need to get... Yeah, she's almost... I think she's done making all the meals. So we need to get you a new arm. But how we're gonna do that, I'm not sure. Because we don't have Glitterworld medicine. Our doctor's pretty good. Because they're good at everything. But... I mean, I guess you're a regular doctor. But you're not as good. So I don't know what the exact formula is, but if it's a sterile room, but a regular bed, with no thing in the middle, whatever that's called, then how is that gonna... What are our chances there? Because the last thing I want on a game that I can't reload saves is to do a risky surgery. Because that could either kill the person if they do it badly, or even worse, destroy the Architect item that we got specifically for them. And that would be horrible. Maybe if we put statues, it'll improve the chances, because the doctors will be happier. There's not really any room, though. I made this room pretty tight. Hospital bed. Vitals monitor, that's it. We need a multi-analyzer for that. But that would increase our chances the most. Let's put some of these into the research room, so people are happier. No, that's not the right location. There. More of these into the rooms. We have a lot of them. No, that's gonna be there. This one would be there. Okay. Is that all of them? Looks like it. I can't tell. They'll deal with it. Good job, Al's son, also Al, for making all those sculptures. It's very good work. And, you know, I was thinking I might get rid of this at some point, because this was just our starting building, where we had enough space in the middle to do all of our research and everything, and then the bedrooms on the side. But I might get rid of this, make more bedrooms up here, and just use the space for something else. Because I haven't used this main room for anything in a while. Yeah, I should probably get into the whole painting thing, because that could lower our value without sacrificing the colony looking nice. But I'm also not very familiar with that, so it'll probably take me a while to get into that system and figure out how exactly it works. Why are you guys all being mean to each other in here? That's just no good. Oh, right, it's because Shen is a misogynist, so he's just gonna yell at everybody. That makes a lot of sense. I love how it's like wife plus 30, woman minus 25. Like, how does that even work? I don't know. Alright, they're almost done gathering all the steel. That was a lot of steel, which is good and also bad. That was just like, oh, I won't need steel again for a while. And then, oh wait, now we have a bunch of value that the raiders are gonna come and try to steal. That's just great. So let's just put more statues in here, make everyone happy, artificially boost the goodness of all our rooms, because we don't actually make very good rooms just yet, but the statues will make everyone forget that. Yeah, the research is coming quite nicely. Really wish it was a man. That is very bizarre, seeing as how, you know, why would you, I don't know, why would you even have a wife if you hate women? I don't understand that. It's just like, oh, he's still attracted to women. He just doesn't like them. Like, what does that even mean? I don't know. He's an odd creature for sure. But, you know, Al married him, so that's just how it works. Yeah, I have already turned away multiple misogynist characters, but then this guy popped up, and Al's character, you know, Al in chat, that's his character, and they were married, and then their son appeared, and it's like, it has just been quite interesting for their family. But their son is really good at making statues, so I guess that's a positive out of all this. Man, but Morg is really not that good at melee. I mean, they'll get there eventually, but it's going to take a lot of fights to actually do that. Maybe I should give a lot of the better stuff to someone who's better at melee. Like you. Well, you're really old, so you might just die at some point. Yeah, we don't really have anyone else that's much better at melee except for you. And of course Void, but they're kind of weird. We don't know when they're gonna leave. Let's see, is there anything else we want to make? We could make more maces, which might be good, because then we kill less people. I'll just make some more maces. We have quite a few melee people, and we need good weapons for them. Let's see, we got that. We can't get this. We might as well research the multi-analyzer, I guess. And so what flooring would be cheap that I can then paint over? I guess concrete would be probably the best one. We do have an abundance of steel right now, and there's still a ton of it on the map somewhere. Like, a whole vein there, and there, and there. And up here is a meteorite. So yeah, I think we still have plenty of steel to work with, so we could actually just cover everything with concrete and paint over it. But I guess it is ugly, so it would lower the look of a room. So we might need paved tiles, because they're still cheap. Actually, let's look at the raw value of each of these. Can we see that? Not really. Okay. Because I know floors add value. I just don't know how much. Is it just the same value as the raw resources it takes to make? I don't know. Because like carpet, it also doesn't have a value to it, but I know that it's much more valuable. And it's 7 cloth, which does have a good bit of value. You could always just go with tile, stone tile. And actually, how would that work? Because sandstone blocks, or any blocks, you can't sell. So they don't really have value. So how does it value that if it's going off of... I don't even know. We could just make slate as our flooring everywhere. Because we're not really using slate for much else. We used it for one part of the wall here, because it's decently durable, but for the most part we used granite for the outer wall. And marble for the inner walls, so we could use slate for the flooring. And then just paint over it. So let's see, if I were to switch this over to the... Let's do not allow sewing. They'll gather up all that's in there and then switch it over to the dye plant. And then we'll try to start dyeing some things. But then it also makes me wonder if dyeing the thing adds the value of the dye to the object. So would it be cheaper to have carpet, or would it be cheaper to have a stone floor that is then painted? I'm not sure. We'll have to see, I guess. But at the very least, stone floors won't be flammable. So there's that. And everywhere has wood doors, so if fire gets in here somehow, like a raid, that won't be good. We still have this monolith. I need to activate it. I'm just waiting until we're actually better at fighting to do so. Even though I probably shouldn't wait so long. It's probably fine. It's just scary. You know, I've never dealt with it before. It might absolutely obliterate us. And you put more of these around. We could put one in the cooking room so people are happy there. I haven't put any in here yet. I should probably do that. But none in the prison, because prisoners do not get to be happy. You know, I do feel like the worst thing that happens in the game is when your people get really upset with each other. Because if it's like an actual problem that you can fix, then it doesn't really matter if everyone's upset at each other. But a lot of the time it's not a problem that's fixable, you know? A lot of the time it's just they're just upset at each other and you can't do anything about it. They're just always gonna be upset. Yeah, insulting sprees are horrible. That's why I usually have that one mod that makes it so you can talk people out of mental breaks, but I don't have that right now. So to stop someone having a mental break, you need to arrest them or just wait it out. Okay, let's get rid of all these and just use this medical bed. Alright, we're researching multi-analyzer, but once again we have no gold on the map as far as I've seen. Have you guys seen any gold? Did I just miss some? Because usually there's one vein of gold somewhere. But to be fair, this is a flat map, so there's not much cliff. Yeah, I don't see any peeking out of any of the cliffs here. There's just compacted machinery and steel. And some silver, but it's not the same. But we now have pretty much the best chances. I mean, sterile tile, hospital bed, good medical skill. What can go wrong? And to be fair, this is just to replace their arm. Because they don't have very good melee skill, they're not going to be probably our best melee person for a long while. So it's not even going to make them very overpowered to give them this arm. So if it fails, they're just not going to have an arm. It is probably not the end of the world. Surgery failed. Did you even start the surgery? What happened? Literally, what? Wait, why'd you do it? What? What happened? You didn't even go to the surgery place? You just did it here with the low quality person? What? Okay, you are the very dumb person. And if you were actually set up for surgery, like, they literally just went to bed at night, and this person was like, alright, this person is prepped, you know, they're supposed to have a surgery soon. I'm just gonna break into their house while they're sleeping at night, anesthetize them in their own bed, and try to perform the surgery in their bedroom. Like, that is literally what they did, breaking and entering as a doctor to try to install an architect piece of machinery in a bedroom, not in the hospital, just because the person was set to do it. I assumed, just because this person was asleep, so I don't blame this pawn at all, because I think I think what happened is usually when you set someone for surgery, they go straight to the hospital. Because they're supposed to have patient on, which everyone does. But they were already asleep when I set them to do that. I blame you, because you assumed that a bedroom was a hospital room. Which, okay, I think it also was a unique situation because the doctor is a night owl. If the doctor wasn't a night owl, they'd also be asleep, and they wouldn't have tried to do the surgery on the person while they're asleep in bed. Although it also could have happened the other way, where the patient is the night owl and sleeping in their room. But, you know. Either way, no replacement parts for us yet, I guess. Because our doctor decided to do breaking and entering. That's, you know, that's not great. And the dumbest thing is I wanted Void to do the surgery, because they have the highest medical skill. But this person just decided, oh, I'm the one that's set. Well, one of the 3 people that's set to do surgeries, so we're just gonna do it. I didn't expect them to just do it immediately, because nobody was in the hospital. I was honestly, like, incredibly startled when it said surgery failed. I was like, how? They didn't even start the surgery yet. But no, that is bizarre. These pawns are just incredibly stupid, I guess. I should really... That's kind of my issue, is when we get to this many pawns, really any more than, like, probably 2, I can't keep track of what they're doing, you know? And I can't micromanage them, because they're all very stupid. And I like to be able to micromanage them so they're actually efficient. Like, these people, they're probably, like, going halfway across the base, building one thing, and then going and eating, and then going back and eating, and like building another few things again. And that's incredibly inefficient. If we just had 1 or 2, I would like force them to build like 10 things before allowing them to go eat. But I can't do that because I can't keep track of everything everyone's doing, which is unfortunate. Are these guys attacking immediately? No. And do they have any ranged weapons? It doesn't actually look like it. They're all melee. That's good for us, I guess. But, you know, we would have had a much better chance at doing something good here if we had somebody who actually had 2 arms. But, you know, it's fine. Why do you just have an unfinished mace? Okay, who is making these? I don't think we can even see. But obviously someone who's not very good at crafting. Luckily we still have your club, that's good. So you wear the armor for now. And all our ranged people come over here. You're still putting on the armor? That takes a long time. Okay, you'll also come with them. You'll be the frontliner in case they end up pulling the enemy's ire and they need to back up. But you're a little slow. Like, really. No, you're at full speed. That's bizarre. Because you seem very slow, but maybe it's just because we're at 1 times speed and everyone's slow. Alright, so you and you are the only melee we have left, but one of you only has 1 arm still, so we can't really use them. You can hide like back here. You hide up front. Okay. And wait for them to actually hit people. They're actually hitting Camel quite a lot. Yep, Camel's just the only one that's getting hit right now. For them. Are you guys all in range, I wonder? Yeah, Sniper's definitely in range. You're barely in range. You're not really in range. But that's fine. You just move up a little bit. Still stay behind cover. Even though they don't have any ranged weapons, so cover's not going to help us at all. Oh, we took one of them down and injured multiple... 2 of them down and injured multiple others. So far, attacking them from a long range is helping. And we're building up, you know, range skill. Okay, they'll support you from the back. You need to get in there. Okay, don't be shooting him. Okay, maybe you need to just get out of the way of all the bullets. Because they're gonna be taking them out. So how hurt did you get? 2 bruises. Alright. Yep. So far, we're doing fine. But we really need to... What, you got all bruised up out in combat, and you're like, oh, it's a perfect time to start stargazing. Oh, now you're resting in the hospital. I see. So yeah, I guess to combat the stupidity of the pawns, I need to not set someone for surgery until they're awake, and then the second that I set them for surgery, I need to force them to like right click and do rest until healed on the hospital, so they don't sleep anywhere else, because they are very dumb. And they also like breaking and entering, apparently. Need to install the rest of these statues around places. This place still needs, you know, flooring, but we'll get there. We also need chairs in here, which we can use all of our leftover cloth for that. I was waiting for a cloth thing to happen. Okay, just there. That should be enough. Probably. I doubt there's going to be more than 6 people watching the TV at a single time, right? So we really need that multi-analyzer. But we're going to need to go somewhere to find gold. Where could we go to do that? Also, you should probably... Can I queue this up, or is this just gonna... Okay, you should take off the plate armor. We can just leave that there. Because it'll lower its quality if people are just wearing that all over the place. Alright, do we have any good maces? Like at all? Nope. They're all just normal or poor. It's not good at all. It's still better than some of our other melee weapons. This one's... Yeah, this one's excellent, so we keep that. This one's poor, so you can get a normal mace. You know, I think we're good on small sculptures for right now. I mean, it's heresy, I know, but we probably don't need any more of those. We have a lot, and we kind of need wood for other things. But yeah, at a certain point, we will be getting up to bionic replacements. And then we'll be able to get some good stuff from that. Because then we won't have to worry nearly... Oh, distress signal. Defending against a threat, they offer everything at their camp in return. What does this mean? This is new. This is very new. I don't recognize this. This must be an anomaly threat. How injured are you? Not much. You'll be better very soon, probably before you get there. But if we leave with our best fighters, what if we get a raid here? That's always the hardest part. That's why I usually have one person who's like the best fighter, so I can just either leave them at camp and we're safe, or send them out and everyone else will keep the camp safe. But in this situation, it's like we either send everyone that's good at fighting and hope that they're back before a raid happens, or what? Or we just don't do it, I guess. But I'm really curious to see what that is, because I think that's an anomaly threat. I don't recognize that at all. Well, we have 15 days to figure it out. We did just have a raid, but it is Randy random, so there's no amount of time after a raid that it's safe. He just kind of throws things at you when he feels like it. These grow pretty quickly. Probably good. Rare thrombos, very nice. I don't know if we could actually kill those. Like, I guess we could. Let's see. Yeah, 100%. Oh, the chance increases when you're closer. So that means even if we hit them at max sniper rifle range, I think it'll still be at 100% chance. Huh. That's no good. So we couldn't ever snipe them down without them coming after us. And I don't think we have enough traps to be able to take any of them down. Speaking of which, we should probably fill out the rest of this just in case people try to come through here. We want this to be like decked out. And everyone on auto rearm. Let's start putting more statues in, I guess. We still have quite a few of them lying around. Unfinished, so let's just get rid of that. Yeah, I think that's all the statues. Who's dying? Oh, the Toidus. That's fine. Okay, get rid of the ambrosia, or harvest the ambrosia. Don't get rid of it. What? Are all the squirrels mad? I guess so. Just fought off 2 squirrels on your own? Okay. Well, that's not good, because squirrels are not really the type of enemy that traps work very well against. And it made every squirrel on the map mad. That's a lot of mad squirrels. But it'll just take up some of our traps. This one came to its senses as we destroyed it with a trap. Well, I suppose everyone go to the don't get eaten space and just wait for them all to either give up or die. But you actually go to the hospital and someone helps you. That would be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, is that the last one? I don't see any others. Yep, just that one last one. I suppose we can set everyone back to regular and maybe send out a little death squad to take it out. Because yeah, it only takes one shot to take these things out, I think. And it's gone. And we never got to auto rearm these because we just made them. And I mean, it's not even a faction we like. Wait, 7 days. Really? Wow. I could have swore. Oh no, that's the meeting. Right, distress signal. I was like, I thought we just got the distress signal. How was that 7 days ago? But no, yeah, that was just the meeting that we don't care about. Because they were both messages we got from South Varus, so hard to tell the difference. But yeah, they said it's a frantic voice, so something interesting's happening. And they just say a threat. Who knows what that is? But recently discovered shards of archotechnology. I don't know what those are, but it sounds useful. Signal went dead. We gotta check it out, at least with one person, you know? We need to send somebody out there. So I guess since it's random, it doesn't matter when we send our people, there's an equal chance we'll get raided while they're gone. So let's just send... Let's send you... We will need a melee person out there. I just don't know if sending out the armor is for the best. Because we probably want that here to help defend. So let's send you out without the armor. Because you're still good at melee. Maybe I should send you, because you have more Devil Strand gear. Which is also very durable. You're also good at melee. So yeah, let's do you and probably you, because you're our other medic. Hey Al, welcome back. We'll send you two and probably another shooter. Not you. Yeah. Those three. Let's do that now. Al, you're just in time to get sent on a mission to go fight some unknown threat that is probably horrible. You're welcome. And Shen. Send those three. Auto travel supplies. It'll be fine. Okay. Because I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure it out. And those three are three of our better fighters. We're leaving some good fighters left. Oh, self-tamed. We don't need that. Just slaughter it, I guess. Time to die for the colony. Yeah, it is true. Tis nothing nobler than to die for your colony. We actually left in the day, so they can maybe get there the same day. We don't have anything to trade. Just move on. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an anomaly event. So we're going to have to be ready for that, whatever that means. Alright, they're almost there. Let's lower the speed so we can actually figure out what's happening when they get there. It doesn't... Like I said, it auto lowers the speed when they get there, but still. I would rather be very aware when they get there so we can assess the situation as quickly as possible. And we actually have a merchant at our base. That's really good. Because they'll help us defend. Okay. Oh. Oh. That is no... Hey, capybaras. But that's no good. That is... Out of everything that is good, this is not one of them. This is exactly no good. At least there's capybaras. So do we have to clear out the threat before we can leave? I think that's how these work. I don't know how this stuff works. I recognize this stuff. I know what it is. But I don't like that I know what it is. If that makes sense. How do you miss that bad? Okay, he exploded. Alright, that's normal. Yeah, no, you guys are not doing too well. Yeah, everyone back up. I don't think backing up will help. Yeah, these guys are not, Ooh. And they exploded all over the place. That's no good. Melee attack that. You don't have good... Yeah, no, this is, Play dead? How are you doing? Not great. You need to get away from them. I don't know how. But if you can get away from them and somehow make them forget about you, then you could get the other ones. No, I don't think you're gonna do that. They're all downed. That means that they... Yeah, captured by South Varus. That's actually pretty good, honestly. Because technically it was a South Varus colony we were at. But I guess that just goes to show that, Anomaly is pretty spooky if you don't actually have good combat power. And there, we don't have enough melees. We need more melees. But since they were all quote-unquote captured by South Varus, that is the best outcome we could hope for. Because we'll be able to get them back at some point. But that, you know, it's better than being captured by the flesh beasts. I don't know how or why that would be counted as South Varus still, because it was an abandoned colony or destroyed colony, but you know, yeah, probably a good thing we haven't turned on the monolith yet. Because if we were to get one of those anywhere, we would be in a bad position, like very bad. Void, you're like our last good person anywhere at anything, so you trade. Oh, we could trade away the ambrosia for what exactly? What do these guys have? Nothing good. they don't really have anything except money. We'll take all their money, I guess. And that's it, I suppose. Yeah, I think shooting might not be the way to go in this. Because, like, if we had run and gun, it would be good. But I think in the current state of the game, and especially against Anomaly, we need really strong melee fighters. We need good armor, good weapons, and good melee. Because that just seems to be what Anomaly, what counters Anomaly, you know? But of course, you still have one arm. I mean, you're injured. You have pretty good melee. You're fine, and you have good melee and no real injuries, so you're good. But you having one arm means that we only have like 2.5 people for proper fighting. You have a lot of weapons though. You what? Involuntarily release a wave of psychic suffering. Tried to prevent it but was unable to do so. Nearby creatures will intense pain will linger for a few days. A man in black. We don't really need you, but thanks. Industrious, steadfast, that's good. So I guess this is our medical social shooting person. So what happened exactly? They dropped all their weapons. I guess more for me? And a new person? But they all just left. Okay, well, good job, Void. You're doing good stuff, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we just gotta wait from here, I guess. A party. Oh boy, let's celebrate the psychic agony. That's great. What is it you're wearing? Ritual mask. Okay. You do you, I guess. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be wearing that, but I don't know. In a research project. Hmm. What happened? You were distracted. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news, well, no, let's do bad news first, as always. Bad news is you were the mission was not successful. The good news is even though we were at a place with a bunch of flesh beasts that were absolutely terrifying and very strong, it still counted it as all 3 of the people we sent being captured by South Varus instead of them dying. So all of you guys are... Why are all the pack animals going through the trap corridor? Okay. Okay, that's fine. So you're all captured, and eventually you will, I guess, be found and come back. Because usually when someone's captured, it'll be like, oh, but you can rescue them later, and it'll get like, you know, give you a mission to go and rescue them. You lost the sniper? Yes. For now. But, you know, the colony is a little injured. We're just kind of limping along at this point. Because, yeah, I kind of forgot that once you go to a place, you can't leave it until you've killed everything. And we tried. We tried our best. We killed like 5 or 6 of them. But it just, without run and gun, we were not a match for them. That's why I'm either continuing in here, or if we die and start again, I'm going to be focusing a lot more on melee than ranged, because obviously without run and gun, ranged is a little underwhelming. It can do good damage, and it's nice to have a couple snipers to be able to, like, whittle people down at a range, but when it comes to, at least when it comes to anomaly, it seems like melee is the way to go, because we just, I don't know. You're sticking to range? Yeah, we'll definitely still have one or two ranged people, and we'll name a ranged person after you each time, but I think the bulk of our forces are going to be melee fighters, and the ranged will be to support them and snipe things. Which means we need more armor. We have plenty of steel. How much steel does it take for armor? 170. That's not great, but we can at least make a couple more. Do we not have research going? We don't. I guess precision rifling. Make some assault rifles. No charge rifles. I'm still waiting for someone to sell me a charge rifle. They're just not doing it. Okay, and this will be a lot easier to build for Void. That's good. It's like, why are you botching everything? But yeah, you still have one arm. And you're in pain because Void. Oh, so, how high is our value? How do you check that? Is that here? Yeah. Not... I don't have any frame of reference. It's this high. I was gonna say not very high, but I don't know how high that is. I usually don't pay attention to value very much. But yeah, next time we might need to play it a bit differently if we end up dying here, which we very well might. But luckily with less people, the raid points are going to be down, so we don't have to worry too much about larger raids for the moment. Especially because we just lost the people, which means that the adaption system should lower the difficulty even further. So this is good news. We need to get rid of all these weapons. We just got like a huge influx of random weapons. Oh, meteorite. If only it was gold. We need gold. Does this visitor happen to be selling any gold, you think? Poor health? That's fine. We're just checking if they have gold. They do not have gold. Alright, we got a lot of dye, which is good. How much of that do we really need? I'm not sure. Let's try painting something before we're all dead. I don't know. What color do you think? I guess purple? No, we need to paint floor. Okay. Paint the entire thing purple. We'll see how that works. I've never used paint before in this game. Oh boy, ducks. Why do we want ducks? I guess they lay duck eggs, right? Yeah, egg progress. I guess that's good, but they're way over there. I mean, at least we got a man in black, which is, it's kind of weird. Oh, Ashley is the last name? Wait, but Jude isn't really a male name either. Why is it that they sent a male named Jude Ashley? I mean, I guess it's called a man in black, so maybe it's always set to be male, but that's still kind of bizarre. That doesn't look bad. That's kind of nice. So yeah, next time, instead of going into carpeting, I might just go into dyes. Because that does seem to be probably lower value and lower flammability. And it has the same purpose as just making our rooms look fancy. Morg, you gotta stop botching all the stuff. I know you only have one arm, but do better. They're both gender neutral. Really? Interesting. Have you done any armor, or is that the first armor? I think that's still the first armor they're making. If we can have some extra armor around, that would be very nice. Hide in room. Also, I don't know why it says died, because it clearly said that they were captured, but maybe it counts it as died if they just have left the map. Or maybe it did, maybe it just was a bug that it said captured, but they actually did die because of the flesh beasts. Because it wasn't actually that, but it said very, did it say here in the messages? Yeah, see, very clearly, captured, captured, captured. It even says by what faction. So that's interesting. I don't know, I haven't really ever lost a caravan before, so I'm not exactly sure what that, like, what the ins and outs of that are. Does it count them as dead if they've been captured? I don't know. But he's not very happy about it, apparently. Oh wow, you were only hiding in your room for like 10 seconds. Interesting. Are you going around insulting people? You are. Called them a liar bird. How dare you? That's just rude. Yeah, we don't care about the ducks. We got some steel plate armor going. That's good. Well, we're probably gonna die. I don't see us coming back from this too much. Oh, you went and got the ducks. Okay. Only one duck though. You didn't get any of the other ducks. You just got the one. That's lovely for you. Cause yeah, a lot of our combat power and a lot of our you know, maintaining the base power was in that one caravan. So my what I'm assuming we should do is we should activate the monolith. Keep focusing on it. We're gonna activate anomaly and see some cool stuff before we die. That's what I want to do. Void, you good? Okay, that was awesome, but blanket of gritty fog is descended upon the area. All right, that's fine. Need anomaly project. Ooh. Oh, void provocation. Do we want to do that? Is that are these things we want? Entity containment. That sounds like something we want to do. But what does it mean by like 5? Are those the shards? I think it might be the shards. Cuz we earlier on when we killed one of the guys, we got a shard and I never knew what to do with that. I guess that's for this. Why does it change color here? Unknown. Oh. Void Sight Serum. Versus keep perception focused on the real world, thus lifting dark psychic phenomena into conscious perception. This increases the amount of knowledge gained when studying unnatural entities, as well as psychic sensitivity would also impact mood. Effect is temporary. Okay. I don't know what any of this is. But that's pretty cool. Atmospheric heater. Raising the local outdoor temperature. Really? Wait, by how much? Well, that's a high amount of power consumption. Like, could you go into a place that's like, not ice sheet, but like a very far north area, and then use this to just keep it really hot? Like, actually make it, like, thaw the entire cold biome? I don't know. I don't know how those work exactly. But that's not too much power to use. I mean, 1,500 watts? That's not too much. You could definitely do that. Frenzy inducer, sleep suppressor. Sleep suppressor, what does that do? Architect shard mounted in an electrical control frame. Device creates a psychic pulsation in the local area which alters the brain chemistry of those nearby, halting the buildup of fatigue toxins and removing the need for sleep. Oh. Interesting. I thought sleep suppressor would mean that people still get tired but they can't sleep, and that would just make them really unhappy. But no, but apparently it's actually useful but makes people unhappy. Because it makes it so they don't need to sleep. Draw shamblers. Oh. So we could actually choose what things to send upon us. Kind of like how you can, like, call in mechanoid raids with biotech. That's kind of interesting. Abduct a random hostile person from anywhere in the world, prioritizing those nearby. Use a dark architect to warp space, teleporting a distant person to the center of this ritual circle. Fall into a short coma. Okay, so you could literally... You literally just grab this stuff, and it just teleports a random hostile person here. I guess so you can have recruits easier. Alright, but it's a little foggy, and our monolith looks different. That's not what it looked like before. Turn monolith level. Very interesting. Partly active. This is only partly active? Alright. Sounds good. Entity codex. Oh, there's a codex. Nice. Well, we've seen the flesh beasts, that's for sure. We've seen the shamblers, and there's the void monolith. And all of this we have not seen yet. Hoo boy. Harbinger tree. Oh, I know what that does. That's not good. I heard about this somewhere. Feeding on corpses and raw meat, and will consume those placed nearby. If well fed, the grove will continue to grow. Oh. I think it's a positive thing. I'm gonna consider that to be a positive, and we're actually gonna create our main corpse stockpile. Only some human-like corpses. What do you mean by that? Oh, it doesn't allow unnatural. Okay. So I guess that's all the corpses that it can... Let's just put that to critical. Throw all corpses it can consume. Holding platforms. No thanks. Not yet. Oh. We have really jumped headfirst into this, and Void is like the only competent person we have here on the subject, so we'll just... If we die, we die. We're gonna see some cool things along the way. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, just throw some corpses over there. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen by feeding something called a harbinger tree? I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a great time, and we don't have to worry. Oh, and a solar flare. That doesn't even have anything to do with anomaly, and it's Probably the worst thing that could happen. Because all our food's gonna decay. I don't like it. Man, that's, well, it's somewhere to put all our corpses. You know? Oh yeah, just eat. Eat right next to the corpses. That's normal. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that's doing, but we have a lot of corpses to feed it. Because, you know, we've just been hoarding them. We never... I guess we actually don't need a crematorium now, because it's just going to eat all of them, right? How many more do we have? Not many. Okay. It's like we're just piling infinite corpses onto here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you need to be continually fighting that, I think. Our resident, you know, anomaly expert Void will try to shoot this thing down. Shoot better, please. Okay, back up. I think we injured it though, so it's slow. I can't even tell. It doesn't tell me. It just says sentience or whatever. That's interesting. More you get out of its way. There we go. Good job. Did that come from these? Let's hope not. I'm gonna choose to believe that that was just proximity detector. Ooh. How do I open the codex? Here. What is this? Emaciated and misshapen humanoids, their arms end in sharp, curled claws formed from bioferrite. Sight sealers are fragile, but use psychic influence to render themselves invisible until they get close to their victims. They're known to emit haunting screams as they gather on their terrible hunts. Does that mean there's more than one? Is that just the one that we've seen so far? And this is new music, I think. But that's really cool. I enjoy that. You can go put it in the Harbinger tree area. Consuming flesh. Oh, that's good. But next time I need to make like a very powerful... Oh, why were you... Okay, there he goes. Good. We need to make a very powerful group of people for next time. And really explore the anomaly stuff. So where's all the plate armor? There it is. Made a couple extra. And we'll put those on in case of large raids or something. But that's good. This is great. I'm sure this is a good thing and not a bad thing at all. Also, is this growing? I'm pretty sure it was just this circle, and these are new. It's fine. It'll be fine. Duck 7 has started to run away. I do not care. Where even are they? Duck 7. Yeah, you guys are just spread out all over the map. I wish that I could just, at a distance, disown them. But I don't think I can. But so far, Anomaly's pretty cool. I'm liking it. We already have a few ducks in here. We kind of need to expand our... You know, we could just do... That's fine. We could do... What am I trying to do? Fences. That's it. There we go. And then remove all this. And then our entire base will be their fenced in area. Right? And then they'll have all this food. Including this food, I guess. May not be for the best. Maybe we should fence off certain areas here. Which isn't too difficult, seeing as how we have our base built, like, you know, with a lot of bottlenecks. If we cut off all that and set this up here and this gone here, then they're able to do this entire area as part of their pen. Which would be nice, because they probably won't have enough food in here. Oh. Can't jump to location. Where is that? What do you mean flesh beast attacks? What, is that here? No? That place is fine. Well, as fine as it can be. Oh, hi. It's here. Oh, delightful. Happy day. Are you guys gonna go through my trap corridor? Seems so. So, Hill Inn. What are you? Unseen cave network. Below the surface. Too steep to climb. Inherently unstable and will collapse after some time. Okay, so I guess we could just ignore it and keep replacing our traps. And they'll just go away eventually? Question mark? Alright, very good. Inspired surgery. Good, good. Probably don't need that. But good. But aside from all that, it's just kind of business as usual, I guess. Draw animals. Is that good? A herd of animals. Nice. May attract scary infected ones. That's no good. So I wonder what filling it in does. I mean, I'm assuming it'll just keep popping out creatures until we do something about it. But I don't know what that entails. We have a lot of yaks, which is probably good. We haven't checked on them in a while. Once again, we still have a lot of male yaks, which don't help us very much at all. I mean, they're good at carrying stuff, but no milk, which should be something we're collecting pretty often. I haven't seen any milk in the freezer, though, so maybe our people just aren't worrying about it. Oh, but we have a ton of pemmican now. I guess they all dropped their pemmican when the agony screech happened. Is that still happening? No. We're good. What are you doing over here? You're learning about it? What does that do exactly? Progress ongoing. What? Okay, we're just studying the monolith, I guess. We don't know what about the monolith we're studying. We're just studying it. I don't know what benefit that gets us exactly, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And it won't kill us horribly and painfully at all. Oh, it ate all the corpses. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what the end goal of these are. I guess it's just that you can grow them by putting corpses next to them, and then they give you that bioferrite stuff, which I don't know exactly what that stuff is, but I think it's kind of the currency of the anomaly expansion. So I just put that there. Why is this allowing? Okay, thank you. Why is this allowing fresh corpses there? We shouldn't be putting fresh animal corpses into the thing. We should be butchering those. I mean, I guess food isn't really an issue, but we want the leather at least. In this area, we already have a bit of dye. I guess we can continue getting dye. Just to, you know, make it so our place looks fancy before we're dead. Let's see, how do we... Here it is. Paint floor. Let's paint the hospital area and this area teal. Because I like teal. Not really any other reason. And there's another harbinger tree. Is that just next to it? Yeah. It's just expanding. That's fine. It can do whatever it wants, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this has really done anything else. I kind of expected it to keep pumping out a bunch of flesh beasts until we fill it in, but does not seem to be doing that. I do like it, especially because it kind of matches the blue on the hospital beds. So that's nice. It looks very fancy. Transport pod. Animals, fast learner, can't fight. Hmm. That's, I think it'll have to be a no from me, because we don't have that many animals, and we need people who can fight. Throw him to the harbinger trees. I don't know, do you think we could do that? We just, like, pick him up, walk over, place him next to the harbinger trees, and he just gets absorbed. That would probably be cruel and unusual, and a special kind of war crime. That's why I'm all for it. All right, let's get some actual flooring in here because it's been more than long enough. It was funny because I'm like 90% expecting to just die at some point because of the anomaly stuff and because we don't have many colonists left. But at the same time, it hasn't killed us yet, so I'm like, I might as well floor the place and paint it and still be doing things. But at the same time, I'm fully expecting that we're just gonna die very soon. Because we are not in a good position anymore. We don't have the fighting power, and we activated the monolith, so that we don't even know what's gonna happen soon. But we dealt with the other threats that the monolith brought, so who knows? We might just somehow by some miracle survive this. And then what? Who knows? Ooh, but next time we might do the three scientists and a shambler or a ghoul start. I don't remember exactly what the start is, but you start with one of the anomaly things. And I guess the entire point there is to study the anomalies and really go all in on that stuff. So maybe that'll be what we'll start as next time. So So we can get a bit of a head start on the anomaly stuff. And I think it's pretty much similar to Crash Landed, that you have 3 people and good technology and everything. So that would be fun. Why are you guys bored? Do you not have things to be doing? What would they be doing? I guess it's painting. We're out of dye. You could sow this stuff down here, but I guess not everyone's set to do planting. Yeah, I guess you were mainly art, so you're just hauling and cleaning right now. You can also be mining, but that doesn't help you. You're not really good at anything else. Handling, I guess? I don't know. Wardening? Warden all the people we don't have? That'll be good. Still have no gold for a multi-analyzer, so that's no good. Deep drilling. No. I was gonna say deep drilling, we might be able to find some gold, but then we need a scanner. Oh, but I guess we can get the scanner. Okay. Maybe we'll get deep drilling in the scanner to try to get gold. It might work. You don't know. I never even set this person to what they're supposed to be doing. Because they're good at that. Good at hunting. Not really good at mining. Okay. And Void is our anomaly studier. We studied in multiple days. Okay. Don't know what that means, but sure. You know, next time I should also probably make a base that has a bit more of a comprehensive layout. Because really the only rhyme or reason is I put the freezer next to the food. I put the storage next to the farms. And aside from that, nothing. 22 pants? What the heck do you need 22 pants for? We could get Lester. Who the heck is Lester? A wimp that's incapable of violent. And volatile. How can you be volatile and a non-violent wimp simultaneously? Please explain that to me. How does that work? And you know, I just have to assume that his first name is Mo. I'm just saying. Obviously because Mo is a name that a wimp would have. It has nothing to do with his other name, Lester. I feel like I've met people like that. Really? I don't know. I feel like if you're, like, non-violent by nature, I feel like being volatile is kind of against that idea. Also, did you just get rebuffed? Yeah. Unfortunate for you. Sucks to be you, I guess. What else can I have them be doing? Because we finished all that. We finished this. Oh, we can dye this, but we don't have any this because no one's planting it. Why is no one planting this? Does nobody have the... Because you can sow the area. You're not assigned to growing. You could do it. Yeah, this guy's the one that's always bored. And it's just because I think he's just not good at anything. And Void is doing too much research to be worried about anything else. Here, let's increase plant stuff on your priority list. Maybe reduce regular research. There we go. Do some of the other stuff. Research is important, but we have other people who can research. Because we need to plant all that so we can paint our rooms. Nonviolent doesn't mean that it's because of moral, ethical reasons. It could also be because the person is scared of getting hurt and doesn't see a winning outcome from violence. That is true. And there are many things that cause non-violentness. Let me look at what is causing hunter. Yeah, can't do hunter because of frightened child. Laundry list of phobias and neuroses. Is that a thing? I don't recognize that word somehow. Anyways, I assume it's similar to phobias. He feared, among other things, doctors and foodborne pathogens. As a result, he learned to cook and care for himself. Interesting. Okay, so he's just very scared of a lot of things. So I suppose fear does kind of make you volatile. You know? It could make you a bit easy to go off the handle. So that makes a lot of sense. How are our harbinger trees doing? You guys doing good? Good. I don't know how to tell if these are actually like, I don't know, what does feeding corpses to them do? Does it just make them spread faster? I don't know. Because their growth rate is still 100% even without corpses nearby. So they don't need corpses to grow, or maybe they do and it just is a hidden factor on them that, I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, you're doing all your research over here, Void. I see. That's good. I don't even know where I can see, you know, how far along the study is. It keeps saying like 0.4 study progress, but where do we see that? Is that in here? I don't think so. Oh, another party. That's good. Parties are nice. We're having more parties after everyone died instead of having parties when everyone was still alive. So that's a little bizarre to me. But it's probably fine. I do kind of want to know what's inside this. Because that is a large and very impressive room there. Oh, perfect timing, a slaver. Someone go talk to them. Say Void. You go talk to them, because you're always very charming with your... Yeah. That was bad timing there, Void. You, I was mentioning the psychic agony, but that's still bad timing. Does that happen anytime Void tries to do, like, or has a chance to happen anytime Void tries to do social stuff? Because that never happened for, like, the longest time. But now that the monolith is active, it seems to happen whenever there's a caravan on the screen. But, I mean, they dropped all their silver and a bunch of pemmican, so I'm not going to complain. I mean, that's free food, free money, free medicine, lots of free weapons. Not that any of them are particularly good. But, you know, that's fine. Now we may need shelves in here, because we're filling up on weapons. Let's see, where are shelves? Furniture? Yeah. We're just gonna start filling up the whole place with a bunch of shelving units. I think... But do we run out of wood in the middle of that? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. We need to chop some more trees, I guess. Chop wood. And we can even chop the wood in here. Mad alpaca. That's the only alpaca that's mad. Okay. That'll just be dealt with by our traps, right? Oh, and how is this doing? Great. It's just there. I don't know what the point of this is. It only spit out like 2 flesh beasts and then never did anything again. I don't know. I guess we'll see eventually. And there it goes, getting injured. Hopefully it'll die before anyone just wanders into it. Okay, well, we got some shelving units going, which is good. We're getting our wood supply back up, which is also good. And you're dead, which is also good. Everything's just going swimmingly, isn't it? We have a lifetime supply of pemmican. And we couldn't be happier about it. Oh, flash storm. Where exactly is that centered? Over here? That is probably fine. Maybe? Hopefully. Let's actually expand our home zone to be our entire base by now, though. Just in case there's fires that start in here. And no, we don't need it in there, because they're also going to try to clean anything in the home zone. Okay. We could also have them chop all the stumps, because efficiency. I don't think fire goes over stone walls, right? We'll keep an eye on it regardless. And also, by tradition, we're gonna build 3 more of these just in memory of the people who were captured, in case they are not able to be returned. Because, you know, yeah, I always build a sarcophagus for anyone we lose, which is usually a much less common occurrence, but this run has been all over the place, which is part of what makes it fun. You know, if it was just like all my other runs where nobody dies, it'd probably be boring. But, you know, it's actually being interesting this time. And actually, you know, things are happening. Which is kind of fun. And more to how I'm supposed to play the game, probably. Okay, we finally put all this down. Can we get rid of this muffalo? It's kind of eating all our plants, and I don't know why it's not leaving. Oh, it's because of this. We blocked the only actual exit for it. How do we get one of these out? Can we just hold the door open and it'll walk out? I'm not sure. You go open that door. We'll see if that just waltzes on out of here. Because I would like that. Because it just keeps eating our plants, and we don't need that in our life right now. How goes our harbinger trees? You think these are flammable? Let me see. Flammability 0%. Okay, so harbinger tree forest can't catch on fire. It's good to know. Okay, it left. So you can just hold the door open. Oh, and of course the rain stopped before it got all the fires, so we still have fire everywhere. That's good. Yeah, yaks are actually probably the best, or one of the best animals you can have, it seems like. Because they give milk. They don't give wool. I guess, do the muffaloes give both milk and wool? I think that might have been a mod that made them do that. But anyways, they give milk. They give, they're a pack animal. They're practically like cows, but they can carry things. And that's very useful, because cows are the best for, like, you know, meat and leather and milk, I think. Honestly, I haven't done ranching very much in the game, so I am not certain what the meta is for that. We have stuff that's ready to harvest. We just need people to be more excited about doing that. Why are you still making these? Yeah, they should all be done. Okay. Now you're going to help other things. We haven't gotten raided in a while. Nor is anything interesting happening. I mean, after we turned on the monolith, a bunch of things happened right, like, in a row. We got the harbinger trees, we got the stealthy guy, we got the hole in the ground, and then nothing. And it just kind of stopped. But the harbinger trees, getting rid of the corpses, is actually good to ward off shamblers. So that's nice. Ah. I don't think I can fight off that. Too frantic to offer more information. So you're asking me to accept you to fight off a group of people I can't really fight. Except, I mean, I guess with traps would be fine. But, you know, I just don't see that as a great option here. Oh, thank you for the follow there. But yeah, I don't think what kind of name is Beard anyway? Is it like Bard or Beard? I don't know, but he won't let me see anything about him, so we're not gonna bother with him. We do need more colonists, but not at the risk of losing our existing colonists, you know? That would not be good. Let's see, do these people... They should be plant cutting before hauling. I don't know. But we're getting more... Oh man, Void is just... He's very fast. Interesting. We really... I wish we could have gotten you a second arm, but you know. At this point, I don't think that would have done a whole lot. We got a lot of money. We need to actually spend some of that money. Idea. We could send a caravan, which, you know, I mean, we're pretty close to dying anyway, but we haven't checked out what this town has. So, Void, go with, I don't know, some yaks, and take all the leather we no longer need, all the drugs, and probably all these weapons we're not gonna use. Normal mace, probably keep. Maybe not the spears. I mean, I like spears, but usually blunt weapons I go for in this game. All these bows, probably not gonna end up using. Auto pistol, revolvers, and all that. And we're pretty much out of space. Maybe send another yak? There we go. That's probably fine for now, and send the rest of our silver. We're gonna go and we're gonna buy some good stuff, and it's gonna get us right back on track, right? That's how this works. Where are you going? What? Why are you tying them up outside the base? That is, like, overall not a good idea, Void, but you do you. At this point, we're just along for the ride. We're just here to see what happens. Oh, that broke. Unfortunate. And then they just spend 10 minutes loading this. Most of it's just weapons, which they can carry a lot of at a time, so that should go quick. But yeah, that'll clear out our storage quite heavily. That'll be good. And hopefully we can spend all this stuff and then get some actually useful things out of all this value we're hoarding. Because it is a problem of mine. Maybe I should have sent some corn with them. That's probably fine. Oh, and Void is sleeping now. Okay. Alright, now they're getting out of here. Also, I haven't done this once so far. It's not incredibly necessary because we don't have a ton of stuff going on here. But let's do some cleaning up just to hopefully make it go a bit smoother. Yeah, that it works wonders. I mean, look how smooth it is now. I mean, I don't know if that really translates to the stream, but it used to be a little bit choppy at speed 3, and now it's smooth as butter, which is very nice. But yeah, that mod, I never play a game without this mod just because it can fix a lot of things. It can also break a lot of things. So you gotta be kind of careful. But especially like where it removes the battle log entries and the messages. Those can end up, you know, building up over longer play sessions and all that. And also, even though I expanded all this to be areas where they could go and eat, they still seem to just stay in here. So I guess that's fine, but you know, they have access to a lot more food if they need it. Okay, they're almost there. I wonder what they're gonna have here. Because I think I've been here twice. We've never been here. Okay, somebody go trade, see what they have going on. Not a whole lot. Guess I have bioferrite. I don't know what I do with that yet, but you can take all my ducks. I don't want them. Take them all, please. Thank you. I will take your money. Okay, here we want to sell all the leather and all the drugs and all the weapons, and hopefully I'll find something good to buy in place of all this stuff. Because this is a lot of value. They better be able to give me something worthwhile in exchange. Ooh, maybe they have gold. Let's check for gold. Bionic leg. We could have used a bionic arm. Skill trainer melee we could use. We could use... I don't know, that's about it. Up here, there's no gold as far as I've seen. Which is unfortunate. And no real weapons, right? I mean, there's our weapons. There's an LMG, I guess. No, like, really good charge weapons or anything like that. Quite unfortunate. Novel applications for miniguns. Huh. Okay. I don't think we need that. I guess we will just grab all their components. Advanced components. I mean, maybe that's a bit too much. Then we're still making money even with all those. Maybe medicine? Yeah, we'll take the medicine. We have plenty of the lesser medicine, but it would be nice to have better medicine as well. Alright. Nothing too amazing. I was hoping to have some, like, better weapons, maybe some charge rifles, some bionic arms, anything to replace Morg's missing arm. But no, there's no such luck. Ah. 2 tribespeople. We can take 2 tribespeople. Right, Void? Excuse me? Why is the wrath of the gods coming down upon their heads? Dry thunderstorm, I guess? Come on, Void, you have better aim than that. You're supposed to, at least. Man, Void, you kind of suck. I guess you took out one of them pretty much, but you're not hitting any of them, really. You're getting hit so much more. Do these guys have really good shooting skill? No, they suck. Void, what are you doing with your life? Come on. Yeah, this is another reason why I do not like shooting. It is so iffy. Like, very, very luck-based. Because we are far superior to them. They have better weapon, better range, better skill. And yet, we're still losing. Yeah, we still lose. Because the shooting just was very inconsistent. But technically, we took out each other. Because that guy was going to die. Oh, we had cover. We were behind a tree. We should have had cover. I didn't really check what the numbers were on it. They did have better cover because they were behind chunks, but trees do give an amount of cover. Let's see, how much exactly is it? Where's the thing that says it? Cover effectiveness. Only 25%. How much is a chunk? Probably much more. I know chunks are kind of... Yeah, 50%. So yeah, they had much better cover, but it's not that I had no cover, I think. Unless I wasn't properly behind the tree. I was next to the tree, and I think the tree was essentially between us, but it could possibly be that it wasn't counting it. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like we had a better gun, better range, better shooting. We should have won, but it is kind of all down to luck as to if you get the good rolls on your shooting and if they get the good rolls on their shooting. But overall, which gun was it? It was, I believe, like a either normal or good quality. Well, what is it? The rifle. Wait, someone else has them, right? No, these are all melee. It was the generic rifle thing, like the not pump action. I forget the exact name, but you know what I'm talking about. Kind of long range, early game, generic rifle thing. They're pretty good, pretty long range, decent accuracy. I've been using it most of the game so far. But yeah, there wasn't much good at the town. The skill trainer might have been good because then Morg might have been able to get good melee skill. But even so, even if she'd gotten that, it wouldn't have helped a ton, seeing as how she still doesn't have an arm and is still botching everything. But yeah, the anomaly stuff seems very interesting. And if we can actually start to kind of utilize that, I don't know, we could be in a good position. Low damage, but it stuns non-mechanoid targets. Huh. I might want some of that. Bolt action rifle, that's it. Falls off at short. It wasn't short, I think that was medium range. Which is why I was sitting at that range, is because I knew that their bows would be falling off a bit, accuracy-wise, and my rifle would be kind of better at that range, but it didn't seem to to matter, because there were two of them and just one of me, but I thought we would have been able to do it. The rolls were not in my favor. Void Sculpture. 6 Void Sculptures can connect to a psychic ritual spot. Huh. How far plate? You can make flooring out of the stuff? Ugly and slightly flammable. It's quick to clean and increases containment strength. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, next run, I'm probably going to lean further into Anomaly. I was hoping to get much stronger before activating Anomaly on this one, but I think that also was my downfall, because Anomaly also works off of the raid points, and the more it works, the more raid points we have, thus the more wealth and combat potential we have, you know, the worse it's going to be, because the more the stronger the anomaly stuff is, probably the harder it'll be to figure out what it's all about. These are almost fully grown. Nice. But anyways, I'm probably going to be leaving this here. Everything kind of went downhill, but after a certain point I kind of stopped caring too much about it going downhill, so it's probably fine. It was just like, I wanted to see the anomaly stuff, but we overstepped, and I think ended up getting to the anomaly stuff too early, and curiosity kind of got some of our guys killed, and then the base was too big for how many people we had, so it kind of wasn't... I probably might have been able to recover if I hadn't turned on the monolith and had just stayed put and waited for the game to give me more colonists. You know, it would have probably evened out eventually, but we're probably just gonna restart next time Although next stream, I ended up getting a big Skyrim mod pack that I wanted to try out, and I think I'm gonna do that next stream on Monday, so where that'll be fun. And yeah, I suppose we'll just end here, and I'll see you guys on Monday when I can check out that Skyrim thing, because that seems like it'll be fun. And yeah, I will be back to Rimworld though, and we will see what we can do. Hopefully, like maybe next time I'll start Anomaly like right away, because that could be interesting. Seeing the kind of low strength Anomaly things would be interesting. We could start to kind of get accustomed to it right from the start. And I'm gonna have an emphasis on melee, you know, not entirely melee, but definitely more emphasis on it, so we can get those Anomaly guys in some close quarters combat, which may not always be the best option, but I don't know yet. That's just my assumption. We will see. So yeah, see you guys on Monday. Goodbye.